What made this particular Ferrari so valuable?
Well, it has a very interesting history. It's considered like a masterpiece in the world of Ferraris. It was made for the specific race, a 1,000-mile race in Italy in 1956. Mille Miglia. And for a specific driver, it has been driven by
Fangio.
Yeah.
Not just a specific driver, but probably the best driver of all time.
Wait, I'm sorry, who is that?
So Jose Manuel Fangio is considered by most as the best Formula One driver of all time. Some may think Schumacher was a better driver, but Schumi himself says Fangio is the best driver of all time. So this car is incredibly special for that reason, and for the fact that he campaigned it, if I'm not mistaken, during numerous races, and it never crashed it. So most of these Ferraris from the 50s or the 60s that have a real racing pedigree have been wrecked and rebuilt. This one has not.
So this is mint condition, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, it has been retouched. I mean, it's not the original. There was another Ferrari in the original condition. You really can see all the beatings that it sustained. It was a very cool car, but I mean, this was not of that. I mean,
well, this isn't a #1 show car, so it's not. I'm sure that they have, repainted it. It looks like they've repainted it. They've touched it up, but they've painted it in the original color. It's probably got new rubber for sure on, but probably something close to what Fangio would have driven himself. So it's basically the original car. And I feel like $28 million, all joking aside, is a pretty darn good price for this car, because the record for a Ferrari at auction is $58 million.
38 million.
Or 38 million, and that wasn't a Fangio car.
It was not. In this car, I mean, the interesting thing, the estimate was 28 to 32, and it came right at 28. So it really, I mean, the price is definitely, it's the biggest price this year for a car and a Ferrari.
And there was a Janis Joplin Porsche that was recently sold at auction as well, right?
Oh, it was yesterday as well. So it was really cute car. It was painted all over with the psychedelic scenes from California. I don't know if you have pictures, but
there we go.
There you go. And it was she actually drove it every day, sometimes with her dog, and used it as a stage prop. So this particular piece attracted a lot of bidding. It was estimated at $400,000 to $6.
Oh wow!
And it sold for $1.8 million.
Would you buy this, Matt?
Well, so personally, I'm not that into the 356. I love the paint job, obviously. It looks really cool, and I love Janice. It's ironic because she wanted God to buy her a Mercedes-Benz. Her friends all drove Porsches, and she wanted to make amends. But this is actually the car that she drove. I think Hannah Elliott mentioned she was driving this like the night before she died, so that's dark, right? I didn't mean that to be dark.
No.
It looks cool. It's great. I prefer Stone Cold Silver 356, frankly, and I really would rather have it.
Metallic finish, red car. Katya Kazakina, thank you so much. Katya covers collectibles for us here, collectible investing, our collecting for us here at Bloomberg. And of course, Matt Miller, our resident car guy, metallic cars, right?
Well, I mean, depends what car it is. A Porsche should be silver. A Ferrari should be red.
There you go.
A Bugatti should be blue.